Hello guys, I hope mko poa. So hopefully mko poa. So we are going to do we are going to continue from where we were. We were supposed to do a question from our past paper.
Look too dissimilar to that. To make the kick from Yemen in the first half. And that's the one that arriving at half the space and setting up lovely in front of the French step onto it as well. It's a bit of a wobbler and it's out. That's the spike of the advice. How unfortunate for England.
Okay, let us continue. So make sure you don't tilt your phone. So you don't rotate your phone so that you can easily see. Okay. So we are starting with this question for December 2023. For December 2023, I hope you are seeing my screen. So December 2023. December 2023. So I hope you have the question. Ilikuwa nimesema hata tuna present the question. Can you see my screen?
Yes, we can see the screen, but we had not finished the earlier.
Finish what?
The earlier when we were doing the course. Let me go there because I remember that time we had an issue with Nene with
net. So we didn't finish
then
for December 2023. That is where we are starting. The question for December 2023. So I'm not going to present the question. I've shared the past paper with you because it is wasting a lot of time when it comes to sharing. So I'm just going to read it and then we start the question immediately. Okay, the question is in December 2023. Question number 2C, not 2C. Question number 4B. So December 2023. December 2023. Question number 4B. Now, the question reads this. This is how the question reads. The following information is an extract of the statement of the financial position of OAK Timber for the year ended that is December 2023. So I have shared the question in your group, so you can open. It is the question is on page 7. So OAK Timber Limited, extract of the financial statement, financial position for the year ended that is September 2023. We have equity and liabilities. We have non-current liabilities. Then we have additional information. Number 1, the share capital of OAK Timber Ltd consists of 12 million ordinary share and 5 million 5% irredeemable preference shares. So the two, when we combine the two, the 12 million ordinary share and 5 million preference share, it becomes 17. When you go to a balance sheet pale juu, share capital is 17. So that 17 composed of two items, 12 million shares and 5 million preference shares, total 17. We continue. The ordinary shares of OAK have a nominal value of 0.5 per share, an ex-dividend market price of 7.07, and CAM dividend 7.52. And we said, when we talk about CAM dividend, we mean that the shareholder is entitled for the next payable dividend, whether the firm pays dividend or not. So that is what we said. And then ex-dividend, we said that the shareholder is not entitled for the next payable dividend unless the company pays the dividend. And to compare a formula, we shall share with the formula later. Then we have some information. The dividend for the year 2023 will be paid as follows. We have for 2022, 2021, 2020, and 2019. So that dividend will help us to come up with growth rate. That one is fine. Number 3, 5% redeemable preference shares have a nominal value of 0.5 per share and ex-dividend market price. So ex-dividend, we said not entitled unless the company pays dividend. X, come entitled. Then you have a borrowing 10 million, a 7% loan note, and then 3 million bank loan. Now we have two types of loan. We have bank loan and bank note. Bank note, remember, it is 10 million. And then the other loan is 3. When you add the two, is 10 plus 3, which is 13 million. So if you go to an current liabilities pare juu, long-term liabilities, it is 13. So it consists of 10 and 3. Then a 7% loan note has a nominal value of 100 and the market price of 102.5 per loan. Annual interest has just been paid, and the loan interest is redeemable after 4 years in time at a rate of 5% premium to the nominal value. Corporate tax is 30% required. Number 1, cost of equity. We start with KE. KE, and we say KE. Now this dividend has already been paid. Remember, we had two formula, one for paid and the other one for expected. This one is paid, and therefore D1 plus G over market price plus G, then you multiply by 100. In our case, what's our dividend? Information number 2. If you read information number 2, we can get the dividend. Remember, we have come dividend. We have come dividend of how much? We have a come dividend of 7.52. And we have X dividend of 7.07. So when we take come dividend, we less X dividend, we shall get the paid dividend. We shall be able to get paid dividend. So what is the difference between the two? Do I have my calculator here? The difference will be around 0.45. I think it is 0.45. So the dividend is 0.45. 0.445. And then we need G. We need G. We also need G, which is equal to N DO over DN minus 1. Then everything we multiply by 100. Now our most recent dividend, it is here. So this one is our most recent dividend, 0.45. So this one, remember, we have dividends from 2019 to 2022. And therefore, because we have another dividend here, we shall assume this one is for 2023. We shall assume this one is for 2023, and therefore that one is the most recent, which is 0.45 over the earliest dividend. So from our question, the earliest dividend is 0.37, 2019. So 2019, it is our earliest, 0.37. Now everything we divide by N. So what is our N? So the period between 2023 to 2019. So what is the period between 2019 up to that point? The period is around 5 years. So the period between 2019 and 2023 is 5. So it is 5. Then we minus 1 from our formula. Then we multiply by 100. Now calculate that one figure. Calculate that figure. So that one will be around 3.99. 3.99 or 4%. So approximately 4%. 3.99 is 4%. So 4% is our growth rate. 4% is our growth rate. Now we can get
Just to ask,
yes.
if you see the formula that we are using now and the one that we had started earlier,
yes,
they seems to be different.
yes. What happened?
Because you see the earlier one we had said since it is expected in near future, we use the one for KS is equals to D1 PO minus FC plus G times 100.
DO.
KS
At K is equals to
KS is equals to D1 all over PO minus FC plus G times 100.
for paid.
Since because earlier we had said it because
Yes.
at note 2 they are saying it is expected in near future.
Oh, it will be paid. Sorry. Oh, for me, I'm saying it's paid. Let me read the question again, pardon. The dividend for the year 2023 will be paid in the near. Oh, it has not been paid. Oh, yeah. It has not been paid. This one is for paid. The formula for paid. Now we shall do away with this one. Sorry for that. It is expected. The dividend is expected, and therefore it is D1. Sorry for that. So meaning, so what will be our KS, which is our KE in this case, natumia KE. We can also use KS. So it will be equal to 0.45 over. Now our market price, it is the CAM dividend we less the dividend. So which is equals to here. So for us to get the MPS, remember this one. MPS, it will be equal to CAM dividend. CAM dividend we less dividend. In this case, it's 7.52 minus 7.07. How much is that? It is 7.07. So 7.07. Then we add our G, which is 0.04. We multiply by 100. So how much is that? So the dividend is expected, not paid. So mimi nimesoma ni kama ni paid. So what is the answer? Kindly someone. So we continue. So let me input in my calculator 0.45 divided by 7.07 plus 0.04. Then we multiply by 100, 10.36%. 10.36%. So that one is for KE. Now, we also need to find KP. We also need to find KP, and we said KP is equals to dividend over market price times 100. So KP, now let us read our information for KP, information number 3. 5% irredeemable preference shares trading at a nominal value of 0.5 per share. Now, the first thing we need to remember, dividend is equals to percentage of par value or nominal value So what will be our dividend in this case? So our percentage, wametuambia information number 3, 5% preference shares. So 5% preference shares now goes with what? Our nominal value. What's our nominal value? Our nominal value is 0.5.
Just to
Yes.
ask,
Yes.
on the side of the cost of equity.
Yes.
No, yeah. We are getting 1036.
10.36.
Oh.
10.36.
So you put the figure in percentage form because I think it should be
percentage.
a value.
Because it's a cost. So 10.36. So this one nilikuwa nimeweka vibaya. Let me put it vizuri muone 10.36. Hivyo sijui kama hapo inaonekana sasa 10.36.
Yes,
I
then
think that-
my question is why not a value? Because when we say a cost of something,
yes.
I think it should be in monetary value, something we can give as a money.
Now, the cost that we mean, it is a form of
Mm.
percentage. Remember we said the cost of capital can also be equated as rate of return to investors. So that rate of return is in percentage. So the cost in this case is in the interest rate, equal in percentage. So it is always in percentage, not in value. It is in percentage. So just know when we talk about cost of capital or work, it is always in percentage and not in absolute value. Sawa sawa?
Yes.
Yeah. Now let us continue. So I want us to go to dividend. We say dividend, not dividend, cost of preference shares, KP. So this one, so tumemalizana hii as part A. Part A required us to compute KP. So this one is part A. Part B requires us to compute KP, and our KP we have said it is dividend for KP divided by market price for KP, and then we multiply by 100. Now, for us to get the dividend for KP, we take the percentage of the preference shares, we multiply with the nominal value or the par value of that that share. Now, in this case, when we read information number 3, wamesema 5% of the preference shares is trading at 0.5 nominal value, and therefore our percentage is 5%, our nominal value is 0.5. So what would be that figure? That will be equal to around Kenya shillings 0.025. I think that one is fine adding up to that point. Now we can find KP. Now we can find KP. So our KP is the dividend. Our dividend, which is tumepata hapa 0.025. We divide by our market price. Remember, our market price is our X dividend in this case. So kama hujapatiwa kama dividend, tunatumia X dividend as the market price. Now our X dividend ni ngapi? 0.31. So it is 0.31. Then we multiply by 100. So what will be the value of KP? Value of KP in that case, KP is around 8.06%. Sijui kama mnapata hivyo. 8.06%. 8.06%. So that is number 2. Number 3 required us to compute. Number 3 required us to compute 7% loan note. 7% loan note. 7% loan note. Let us go to additional information and read 7% loan note. Now, the long-term borrowing of the firm consists of 10 million 7% loan note and 3 million bank loan. Now, in this case, when we go with the bank loan, remember for bank loan, for bank loan, the loan is the cost is variable in nature, and therefore, for us to compute the cost, it is the interest rate for the loan we multiply with 1 minus t. But in this case, for loan note, it is different. For loan note, we shall use this formula. There's a formula I showed you. Let me share with you again here so that we can use it. Let me look for that formula. Here it is. So this is the formula we shall use in this case. YTM, which is equals to I 1 minus t plus par value of the loan, market value of the loan, divided by n over par value of the loan plus market value of the loan divided by 2. So this is the only possible way. This is the only possible way we can use the formula. Now let us start.
What's
So-
the difference between these bank loan notes and the bank loan? Are they not loans?
They are all loans. The first one, the long-term borrowing of firm consists of 10 million, 7% loan note. Now, this loan note has a maturity period. The only difference is this one of the loan has a maturity period, the other one does not have a maturity period. So this one has. So wamesema part 3, the cost of loan note. In our case, our loan note is has a maturity period, and if it has a maturity period, then we shall use this formula, yield to maturity, because it has a maturity period. The other loan for 3 million, it's just a bank loan. It does not have maturity period, and therefore in that case, the loan interest is variable in nature, and therefore the formula to compute cost of capital is ni tofauti. Nitaonyesha how to compute that one, though hajauliza, but we shall compute it anyway. So let us start. So we need to find this one, interest I. Remember, I is it is in value, which is 7% of. So remember, this is the percentage. This I is supposed to be percentage of par value also. And in our case, it is 7%. So to after this I. So percentage of par value, our percentage is 7% according to the question. What is our nominal value? Information number 5. Read information number 5. Our nominal value is 100. It's 100. But remember somewhere pale chini wametuambia that annual interest has just been paid and the loan note are redeemed in 4 years time at a rate of 5% premium to the nominal value. 5%, meaning we need to incorporate the premium part. So we have a premium of 5%. So if the premium is 5%, meaning it is 1.05, we get the I percent. So 1.05%. So what will be that figure? The figure will be equal to 7 over 100 times 100 times 1.05. That one will be equal to how many shillings? Kenya shillings? 7.35. So that's answer I. Now we can incorporate it here. YTM is equals to 7.35 plus par value of the loan. Our par value of the loan is 100 according to the equation. The nominal value, the par value of the loan. So PVL means par value of the loan. Par value of the loan. According to our question, the par value is the nominal value, which is 100. Then this one represents minus market value, MVL. MVL represents market value of the loan. And our market value of the loan, according to the question, wanasema nominal value of 100 shillings per loan note and the market price of Kenya shillings 102.34. 102.34. Over, we divide it with the maturity period. So how many periods for maturity? Now it will mature after how many years? After 4 years. It will mature after 4 years. Now kumbuka hapa tujaweka tax. Hapa tujaweka tax. So 7.35, 1 minus tax. 1 minus tax plus. So tuko tumeweka tax. So mkumbuke hiyo mweke. And then everything we divide by 100 plus. So unakuchukua par value plus market value divided by 2. We divide by 2. Now everything ukishapata you multiply by 100. So everything ukishapata you multiply with 100. So hapo. So what will be the value? So mimi nikiweka kwa calculator napata around 5.37. Sijui kama mnapata hivyo. So mimi napata around 5.37. Are you getting the same? 5.37. Now, if you were to ask the other one, we have another bank loan. So bank loan. Now this one is bank loan and a note. So mark the difference. So we have a bank note. We have a loan note. Now we have another one. The other variable is bank. Native bank what? Bank loan. So for bank loan, for you to get this one, for you to get the cost of loan, it will be equal to I1 minus T. It will be equal to, so though kwa muuliza. So kwa muuliza but tunaweza weka. But remember our rate was 7%, 1 minus tax, which is 7 times 0.7, which is 4.9. So how kwa muuliza, but that's how you calculate. So because the loan is varies. So varies according to what? So the loan varies according to tax. So when tax changes, also the interest rate changes, and therefore this is the formula to use when we calculate the cost of loan of a bank loan. So that is part 1, 2, and 3.
So that formula.
Yes.
It's both when the loan is either redeemable or not even redeemable. It's the same formula.
You are number 5. Tumefanya number 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, number 5, it is where the loan has no flotation.
Has a maturity period or even no maturity period.
When we don't have maturity period. So when you have a loan but does not have maturity period, then we shall use that formula. And also that formula is applicable where we don't have flotation cost. So either when we don't have a maturity period or when we don't have what we call flotation cost. So it's applicable in those two conditions. So hapo iko sawa?
Yes.
So ukiona loan iko na flotation cost, then the formula changes. We shall not use that kind of a formula. Anyway, let's go to part 3 of the question. Part 4, I mean. So part 4 is part 4, we are supposed to calculate work.
Is it possible you share the formula when there is a flotation cost?
Where we have a flotation cost?
Yes.
Yes, I can share with you. I have it. Let me share co-op. When we have a flotation cost. So the formula will be equal to KL. Jika hapo inaonekana. Hapo inaonekana sivyo? KL inaonekana hapo nikiandika hapo. So KL will be equal to I1 minus T over value of loan minus flotation cost, value of loan minus flotation cost times 100. That is where we have flotation cost. That is where we have flotation cost. Tuko sawa?
Yes.
So let's go to part 3 of the question so that you can finish the question completely. So I'm doing away with this one. So part 3 we are going to calculate work. And remember the formula for work. So work. So for work, we have KE according to our question. And then of E. This is the general formula. KE, rate of E plus. We also have KP, rate of P. And we have a bank loan, KL, rate of L. So we call it loan 1. And then you have another loan 2, rate of loan 2. Tuita loan 1. So loan 1 ni a bank loan 2 ni a normal loan. then so tuite hivyo ndio kwa rahisi. So that formula is what we shall use. So tuko na KE tuko nayo, this one we have it. KP we have it. KL this one tuko na huyu. Na this one tuko naye 4.9. So huyu tumuite, huyu tunamuita K cost of loan 2 na huyu tunamuita cost of loan 1. Ndio kwa rahisi. Now we need to find the weight of E, weight of P, weight of L1, now weight of loan 2. So how do you find it? So we use market capitalization. Now this one is given by shares multiplied with the market price per share. So nimeweka tu shares kwa sababu shares ni common. Tukienda kwa number of loans, unachukua number of loans multiply with the loan per number of loan. Sawa. So ukienda debenture, so number of debenture and then cost per debenture. Ukienda preference shares, so number of preference shares, market price per preference shares. So ina depend. So tuanze na ya kwanza. Let's start with the first one. Start with the shares. So what is the number of shares in this question? Now, for us to get the number of shares, tunachukua total value divided by nominal value ama par value. Tunachukua total value, we divide with the nominal value. So what is our shares? So what's the total value of shares? Information number 1. So information number 1, total value of shares ni 12 million. Kama mnaiona 12 million. We are supposed to divide it with the nominal value. Information number 2, the ordinary shares have a nominal value of 0.5. So what would be the total number of shares? Total number of shares will be equal to 12 million.
12.5.
12 or 24?
24. 24.
So you need kwanza. So you need to, so these are shares. So we can find the market cap. Market cap for ordinary share. So market cap for ordinary share ni ngapi? So itakuwa ni shares times the market price per share. So itakuwa ni 24 million times the market price per share. What was the market price per share? What was the market price per share? It was 7 point. So on an ex dividend, you go with ex dividend because ex dividend represents our market price. So 24 million 7.07. That one will be approximately 169 680,000. So it remember number 1 for shares, for ordinary share. Twende ya pili, preference shares. So let's find the number of shares of preference shares. So what was the total value of shares of cost? The cost. So total value. So we are now find the number of shares of preference shares. So it's got total value. In our case, our total value is 5 million. 5 million. We divide it with what? We divide with our nominal value for preference shares. Our nominal value is 0.5. According to the question, 0.5. Let me check again. Information number 3. 5% redeemable preference shares have a nominal value of 0.5. So 5 million. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 divided by 0.5. This one is around 10 million. 10 million. Then you find the market value. Market cap for preference shares, which will be equal to total shares times the current market price. So total shares, total shares we multiply with the current market price. So what is the current market price? So according to our question, it is X dividend market price of 0.31. So X dividend 0.31. So times 0.31, this is around 100. So 3,100,000. And then let us go to the next one. We have bank loan. We have bank loan. Now, bank loan, what is the total value? So that you can get the number of bank loan. So for us to get the number of bank loan, we need to take the total value of loan, which is how much? So the total value of bank loan
13
ni
million.
ngapi guys? Bank loan ilikuwa 10 million. So 10 million
Plus 3.
uh-huh. 10 million alafu to divide by what? So 10 million divided by the nominal value. What's our nominal value? Our nominal value according to the question is 100. Can you see it? It is 100. So 10 million, which is 100,000. Then we find the value, the new value. So market cap of loan. So market cap. Kumbuka market cap inamaanisha market capitalization. Kumbuka market cap inamaanisha market capitalization. So number of loans ni 100,000. We multiply with the market price per loan. What's our market price per loan? 102.34. So what will be the total? So 100,000 times 102.34, which is 234,000. 234,000. And then the last one, this one is a bank note. Sorry, not loan. So the last one is bank loan. Now for bank loan, nataka niwachanue. For bank loan, the